Well, a warm welcome, one and all, on what has been an horrendous, wet evening. Thankfully, this rain has been deemed to be within reasonable limits, and after an inspection and all the regular formalities, the teams were handed in on time, and the all-important go-ahead was given. Bit of disruption, of course, for those travelling in the direction of the ground. The crowd had taken a little longer than usual to get in and to settle down, but thankfully that is behind us, and we are on track. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this one is pretty easy. It's got to be Aguero. How do you contain someone with the speed of movement, technical strength and finishing ability that he possesses? All I'm saying is that I'm glad it's not me trying to stop him.
Hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And here's Gnabry. Gnabry crosses into the box. He's gone for it! Oh, that was no routine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Bernardo Silva. Laporte. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski gets it out to the wing. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva drives it forward. And it's Lewandowski. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Fernandinho. Gundogan. Rodri. Now it's Mahrez. And here's Aguero. De Bruyne! And he's done it!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation. Once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
So, a breakthrough already. Pavard. Rodri battles to win it back. Bernardo Silva. Bayern Munich are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
The only consolation at this stage is that they've got a lot of time on their side. You try to find a positive for any eventuality, and while an early concession is unwanted, they can recover this.
Gnabry. Kimmich. Aguero. He's played him through. He's left his man. Gets wrestled off the ball. It's Aguero! Oh, taken with style. And already they're looking to run away with it. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Aguero is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Muller. Muller takes the long option. Laporte. Laporte. Bernardo Silva. That's great strength on the ball. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Lewandowski. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's Gundogan. Manchester have a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. De Bruyne! And the ball's come out. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? And he's there to clear it. Corner given. And it's been taken short. And here's De Bruyne. That intervention was very necessary. Muller. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Mendy shows great strength. Mahrez displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Bayern Munich have it back and they can go again. And it's Lewandowski. Pavard. Pavard continues his run. Gnabry. Muller. Philippe Coutinho. Kimmich. Muller. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And it would take something pretty special to beat the keeper from this far out. Played it short. Müller with a shot! He's going after it. Kimmich puts it into the middle. De Bruyne has made his impact already. Aguero, out to the left it goes. Hoists it forward. Pavard. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Kyle Walker. Bayern Munich are trailing here with the first half. The referee's awarded a free kick. Rodri. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Walker. And here's Mahrez. Schüller goes looking. Gnabry floats one over. Schüller. Gnabry. Kimmich. And it's Müller. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Aguero, he's onside. Aguero! Forward it goes. Oh, some tackle that. Gnabry has got himself a free kick. He spotted the run and played him through. Aguero, it's Aguero! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And we hit half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement. And the second half gets underway. Bayern Munich changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Laporte. Rodri. And it's Mendy. Gundogan. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Bernardo Silva. Lewandowski. A buccaneering run from the defender. Going through. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Gundogan. De Bruyne. Laporte. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Pavard. Kimmich. Thiago. Coutinho. Keeper's got good distance on that. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Kyle Walker. Gundogan. Just brushed off the ball there. And here's Lewandowski. And it's Coutinho. And he shoots! That is a class save. He had to be at his best.
Lewandowski controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Massive leap! Ball's loose, and he's after it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Coutinho. Müller. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
That's been drilled forward. That's a throw. Mahrez. So who's he picking out? Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
It's become a case of men against boys. Kyle Walker. Laporte. De Bruyne. Mendy tries to get it forward quickly. He's got options out wide. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Thiago. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Oh, sweet feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Played in deep. Well read, he sorted that out. Alaba. And that has put paid to that. Kimmich gets it back. And it's Gnabry. Philippe Coutinho. It's come loose. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that's sprayed out wide. Thiago. Now the counter. Back into the middle. A real chance if he can get through. Big chance! He scores! And again, they pile on the misery.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Manchester tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. And here's Coutinho. Thiago. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Bayern Munich looking to change the direction of the game here. Coutinho ready to try one. Philippe Coutinho! Oh, there was plenty on that. De Bruyne. Rodri. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken. Promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Gets the better of his man. Gorgeous control there. Coman. He's had a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
He's missed it. Gundogan. Fernandinho.
Bayern Munich may be trailing, but if you're going to go down, this is the way to do it. They've totally dominated proceedings in their search for goals, and it's a fantastic watch.
Now it's Sané. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once. Oh, the ball's come loose. Zinchenko. Towering header! It wasn't a great header in the end. Laporte. And it's played forward. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Muller. Pavard tries lifting it over. Rodri plays it forward. Hernandez concedes a free kick for that. Away from immediate danger. Lewandowski steaming forward. Oh, nice touch. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Coman taking charge of the dead ball. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. There will be 4 extra minutes. Kyle Walker. De Bruyne. Rodri, who does have an assist to his name. De Bruyne. Zinchenko. De Bruyne. Kyle Walker. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. And that has been cleared. So that's it. It is all over. Bayern Munich, well beaten. There's no spinning this result. It could have been a whole lot worse. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.